Good morning, all of you. We have done with the chemical classification of matter in the last class, and we have done in detail the study of pure substances and its further classification. In this session, we will be doing mixture. A mixture, what is a mixture? A mixture is made up of two or more than two pure substances mixed together in any ratio by mass. Again, I am repeating, it is made up of two or more than two pure substances. Pure substances means element or compound. So I can mix two elements, three elements, or I can mix two compounds, element or compound. They are mixed together in any ratio by mass. The ratio is not fixed. That is called as a mixture. For example, if I mix sugar and salt, I can mix them in any ratio. So it is a mixture. I take sugar and water. I take a glass of water and I can add varying amount of sugar to it. So it is also a mixture. A mixture can be separated into its constituents by physical method. No chemical method is required. Physical method. For example, if I want to separate sugar and water, I should heat the sugar solution. Water will evaporate. I can collect the water vapors and condense to get back the water. And what will be left behind is sugar. So we can separate a mixture into its constituent by physical method. The mixture can be separated into its constituents by physical method, like distillation, fractional distillation, evaporation, etc. They are all physical methods. The mixture can be separated into its constituents by physical method. I just give you a simple example. If I mix different type of pulses, suppose yellow dal I mix with green dal and black dal, I form a mixture. If I want to separate the constituents, I can see them and I can pick them up. So simply by picking, I can separate the constituents. That is a physical method. You don't require any chemical reaction for it. Thirdly, in a mixture, the constituents retain their properties. We have done compounds made. The properties of a compound are completely different from their constituent elements. But in a mixture, the constituents retain their properties. If I mix sugar and water will retain their property. You know, sugar is sweet in taste, so it will give its sweet taste in the sugar solution also. Water, on heating it evaporates. So in the sugar solution, water on heating it will evaporate. So they retain their properties in a mixture, individual components. So these are some of the characteristics of mixture. Now mixture is of two types. What are the two types of mixtures? One of them is homogeneous mixture and another is heterogeneous. First, homogeneous mixture. A mixture which has a same composition, or you can say uniform composition throughout. is called a homogeneous mixture. A mixture which has the same composition or uniform composition throughout is a homogeneous mixture. Example, a mixture of NaCl and water. When I dissolve NaCl in water, sodium chloride is equally or uniformly distributed throughout the solution. That means the concentration of NaCl is same as the bottom, in the middle or at the top. It is uniformly distributed. That is a homogeneous mixture. Or I mix alcohol and water. Both are liquid. And when I mix them together, I cannot see alcohol, I cannot see water separately. Alcohol has completely distributed in water, a uniform composition. So these are the examples of homogeneous mixture. Now if I take heterogeneous mixture, just the opposite of homogeneous, they do not have a uniform composition throughout. Do not have uniform composition throughout. Let us take an example. Suppose I mix chili powder and salt. You know, chili powder is red in color and salt particles are white in color, common salt. Even if I mix it thoroughly and I put a small amount of mixture on my palm, I can clearly see the white and the red particles separately. I can see them. So it is not a uniform mixture. Suppose I mix sand and ammonium chloride. Ammonium chloride is a white colored salt and sand, you know. I mix them together. No matter how thoroughly I mix them, I can clearly see the white particles and the brown particles of the salt separately. So this mixture will be a heterogeneous mixture. Ammonium chloride plus sand. It is a heterogeneous mixture. So we have done mixtures are of two types, homogeneous and heterogeneous. Now when we were doing the classification of matter, pure substance we had classified into elements and compounds. I told you elements will be further classified into metal, non-metal, metalloids, noble gases. All these in the chapters to follow we will be studying in detail. The different metals, non-metals, metalloids, noble gases, all in detail. Compounds we have classified into inorganic and organic compounds. So we will find that chemistry is also divided into inorganic and organic, and we will do it in detail in the chapters to follow. So this we have completed with the chemical classification of matter. Thank you.